And when did I meet Ruth Hunt? When did she meet me?
Hello.
It's not when I met Ruth Hunt, it's when Ruth Hunt met Audrey.
I met Audrey in 1975.
Wow. What year was that? What year was that?
1975.
Wow.
Because I was modeling on 7th Avenue, and I came over to Ebony Fashion Fair because I was thinking about moving out of 7th Avenue and then, you know, doing something different. And I knew that you were the diva over at Johnson & Johnson. So I came to Johnson & Johnson. I didn't know you personally. I had seen you before. I knew you from Margaret Jackson shows, the shows, saw you around. But I came there to meet you to see whether or not there would be an opportunity for me at the Ebony Fashion Fair. But Ebony Fashion Fair, you know, I was modeling already on 7th Avenue. I was modeling for Calvin Klein, Bill Blass. I modeled for all the top swimwear houses. So when I came to Ebony, and Ebony told me how much money they were paying, and I had to go on the bus, and we were going to go from city to city, I said, no. But that's how I met you, Audrey.
Well, you know what? That was really something. Ruth, thank you for that remembrance, because I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
In 1975, I was with Ebony and I was the commentator. I think I was making $200 a week, maybe $225.
On the email.
We were paying the models $150 a week with $5 a day per diem, so you could get your own meals.
That's why I stayed myself on 7th Avenue, and eventually I made the transition in 1977 to go work with Rachel Robinson at the Jackie Robinson Foundation.
Oh, how
yeah, Rachel, nice.
So that means we've known each other almost 50 years. Ruth, you are the most beautiful, the most loving, caring, joyful, always giving person that I know.
Thank you.
And I am thanking God that I know you and that you are a friend of mine.
Thank
and
you.
Gail and I love you so very much.
And Ruth, I met you in the pool at Barbara Marson's.
Oh, yes.
You were in the swimming pool at Barbara Marson's up at Englewood.
Absolutely. Every summer she had that.
That was wonderful. I met so many folks up there. Great ladies up there.
Yeah, the Doll League ladies.
Oh, the Doll League.
The Doll League.
The Doll
my
League.
God.
Yeah. That's right. What a great day.
The Doll League.
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Ruth.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Happy birthday, Ruth, and catch up to me.
Okay. Yes. Well, because Audrey is fabulous. I'm telling you, I don't want to say her age, but whenever you see her, she's fiercely fabulous.
Fierce.
I don't know about now with this pandemic, but anyway, I didn't even put on makeup to talk to you but I like to tell everybody that I was born in 1937. Figure it out.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
All right.
Okay,
Wonderful.
1 moment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Audrey and Gail. I appreciate it. You know I love you.
We love you, Ruth.
We love you, Ruth.
We love you, Ruth.
Okay, next up is Dana. If you could unmute, please.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Ruth Hunt.
Oh.
Okay. I met Ruth Hunt in New York City in 1981 through my dad, Darwin, who's no longer with us. And he said, "You've got to meet my friend Rufus." And I said, "Rufus?" And that's what Dad always called you. And we started working on the Jackie Robinson Foundation together. And every year Ruth said, "You know, Dana, you have to wear a hat." And I said, "Ruth, my head is too big for a hat." She goes, "Oh, darling, don't worry. I'll hook you up." So with that being said, Ruth introduced me to hats. We started having hat parties. And all I can say is every single event, whether it's been happy or sad, Ruth has been present in my family. She's made hats for my mother-in-law, who's no longer with us. And all I can say is, you know, I just feel so blessed and honored to have her in our lives, because she's a remarkable, outstanding, loving sister friend that I just love you, Ruth. And happy birthday. And I want to be like you when I grow up. Happy birthday. Love you.
I love you, Dana. Thank you so much. You know I love you. And you know I love your whole family. Oh my God, who could not love Darwin Davis, okay? The force within himself. You know, he was the person that made everyone happy whenever he was in his presence, you know. So I am so happy that our paths crossed, and I took on his whole family as my family, and I'm so happy that we have one another and that we have these sweet memories of our parents and all that they brought to us. So, you know, Dana, you are like a sister friend to me. I love you dearly, your children, my nieces. So thank you, Dana, for being here.
Too, darling.
Where's James?
James, he's somewhere. He'll come in later.
All right, next up is Candice.
Oh, hello, my dear. Bonjour. Comment ça va? I had the wonderful, wonderful pleasure to meet Ruth at our great celebration of Audrey Bernard's birthday, as well as mine at the time, in Paris, France.
Yeah.
And we have become great friends. So over the past 2 years, it's been a pleasure, a joy, a delight. Everything everybody has said is absolutely true. I ditto. Because you are the sweetest, most giving person, and I'm just so happy to know you. So I wish you a very happy 70th and many, many more.
Thank you, Candice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, let's see. Next up, if she
Candice
can
came all the way from Washington, D.C. to come to my party. I so appreciate that. She came from Washington and spent the whole day with me last year.
Ruth, I have to go. I'm working. It's early here in Seattle.
Okay, so Antonio, go ahead.
So just want to say you are a remarkable person. You're one of the best friends that I have, and I wish you nothing but the best for your birthday. And I remember our times at the Jackie Robinson, those Sundays, and getting to hang out with Dana and James, and it just was fabulous. So all the best to you, and I'll speak to you when I'm in New York, okay?
Okay, thank you, Tony.
All right, dear.
Thank you, Tony. Okay.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Don't work too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, now next up is, it says Ruth's friend Michele, Michele. Go ahead. You have to unmute. There you go.
I'm going to put on glasses that are symbolic of. Ruth and I have started out as colleagues. We worked together at Essence Catalog, and Ruth was our fit model, but she was also our advisor. You know, I learned about millinery, learned fashion through Ruth. And after that work relationship ended, we stayed in touch as friends. And the classic story that I recall is she told me, you know, have a couple of changes of clothes. Ruth and I in one day were in South Jersey at a barbecue. I forget who hosted the barbecue.
Ted Bennett.
Ted Bennett, that's right, the name escaped me. Then we changed clothes, got dressed up, drove to Connecticut for Dana, your wedding, and we left. We left that after staying there, and I mean, Mr. and Mrs. Davis were just gems, just wonderful hosts, awesome event. We then drove to New York City and saw the Whispers that night. I think we must have been from early afternoon until about well after midnight, early into the morning. And we wore at the barbecue, we wore these glasses, something like this. So in that time, I mean, Ruth, we've celebrated together Jackie Robinson festivals, a picnic every year. We've the Jackie Robinson dinners, Doll League events, the dinners, you know, over the years. So it has been an honor. And I've also been a student of yours as relates to genealogy and being a student to learn about my family history. And, you know, just been so grateful to you for that tutelage. So listen, I love you. And you're my dear, dear friend. So I salute you on your birthday.
Thank you so much, Michelle. You know I love you, Michelle. Listen, I flew in, I think I flew in from somewhere and just before the pandemic shut down, and Michelle took me to see Porgy and Bess.
Yes.
And that's just before the shutdown. So I flew in the next day. She said, can you make this? I said, okay, I'm flying in tonight. I'll meet you tomorrow. We're gonna go to see Porgy and Bess. They had a live satellite from the Met in New Jersey.
Yes.
So you know we still riding tough.
Ride and die.
Thank you. One moment. Okay, let's see. Next is Deborah. If you can take yourself off of mute.
Hello, ladies.
Hey.
Deborah.
Some of you I have met before, and some I haven't seen in quite a while. But Ruth and I met during my term, one of my terms as president of the Bergen Passaic chapter of the 100 Black Women. And I think at that time I met you through Rita Howard, if my memory is correct.
That's correct.
And she has been a dear friend. She doesn't age at all.
No, neither do you.
No. So I'm trying to be a silver fox like she is, but I keep my hair short. I can't believe she has all that hair on her head. But she looks fabulous with it. And I wish you well. Keep enjoying life every day, because this pandemic has reminded us that life can be very short.
Absolutely.
So it's good that we all got together to wish her another birth year, and may you have many, many, many more.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
I love you too, Beachy. You know I love you. Miss 100 Black Women. I mean, this is the diva of all divas. She, don't let her kid you all. She had that. She was a silver fox way before me. So she was the only woman that I knew could work her short silver hair. And I said, wow, this girl, it looks fabulous and looks young with it. So she was a silver fox way before I even thought about cutting my hair off and going gray.
Well, as I say, God does good work. Just leave that shit alone. He does good work.
Okay, next up is Deborah Frederick, but okay, did she step away? We'll come back. Now, Harriet Michel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I believe you're on mute, so take yourself off of mute. There you go.
Hi, ladies. Happy birthday, Ruth.
Thank you.
This time last year, we had on our white. We were on that boat, and we had a ball.
Yes.
Just goes to show you got to capture the moment.
Yeah.
Because here we are a year later, isolated. The weather is cold. Timing is everything, darling.
Yes.
Timing is everything. I don't remember when I met you. And that's the truth. I just know that years ago, we were at somebody's house at a party in New Jersey. And as often happens among Black women, especially when you're around a gorgeous woman like Ruth, we were kind of circling one another like cats, but not really talking to one another. And she was probably saying, well, who the hell is that? And I was looking at her and saying, well, who the hell is that? We didn't really talk then, but over the years, we kept seeing one another and began talking. And we just got to the point where I see myself as Ruth's older sister. I'm often asked, is Ruth my younger sister? I should be so blessed. Ruth, you are an amazing woman. You're gorgeous. you're loving, you're warm, you're giving, all of those things that each of us wish we had a little more of. Happy 71st birthday. Thank you for bringing all these beautiful sisters together. I wish you as many years as you choose to have. I love you.
I love you too, Harriet. You know I love you. You are my older sister, no question about it. Even when people see my picture, or Errol sees the picture, say, "Oh, you look just like Harriet on that photograph." But you know, life is funny. I have many photographs that were in the paper, out of the paper, and when I look back at some photographs that we had, that of course our famous Audrey Bernard, one of her columns, and I see photographs in there like from the 1980s, and there's Harriet Michel. I see photographs when Sylvia did some great event, and there was Harriet Michel. So we were in each other's mix way before we became fast friends. So that's the proof there. So you can't keep good people from each other. The thing about like attracts like, and all of us are here together because we all are alike.
And that's why you're so fabulous. I love you to death. I gotta go. Happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Okay, next up is, let's see, there's Kerri, if you can unmute. Kerri? Okay. All right.
How's she working?
Oh,
okay, there she is. There she is. Everyone else, if you can put yourselves on mute if you're not speaking, except for Ruth, Gina, and myself. Okay. Kerri?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Ruth, happy birthday. I met Ruth before I moved to New York 42 years ago.
Wow.
And our mutual male friends knew each other, and we met. And it was from that meeting. I mean, I did have a job in New York, but I knew I wanted to move to New York because I would have a beautiful friend who would introduce me to everybody. And it was just wonderful. I've known you, Ruth, for such a long time, and you have been an absolutely wonderful friend. You have, you know, introduced me to the Jackie Robinson Foundation. You taught me how to have fun and give back at the same time. And I sincerely appreciate that, you know. I had to go downstairs and get my hat.
Yes.
Because Ruth taught us how to wear them.
Yes.
And I have worn Ruth's hats for many years and gotten so many compliments on them because she taught me how to wear them.
Oh.
When my, fast forward, because I don't want to take up a lot of time. When my nephew went to Pratt in Brooklyn as an artist and told me that he needed to document an important person who had artistry and who had history, I immediately thought of Ruth and brought him to her house so that he could video Ruth and tell her story. I'm just so grateful, Ruth, that we are friends and that in this day and this time when we're living through what we're living through, I can enjoy this moment with you because it's real and it's life and it's full. And I love you.
Oh, Kerri, I love you so much. You know I do. I mean, me.
I'm gonna start crying myself. Happy birthday, Ruthie. How are you, girl?
Okay, who's speaking? So we know to check everyone off. Who's speaking?
Thank you for that, Kerri. I love you. Since 1977, that's how long we've known each other.
Okay, if we're calling names, unless you have to head out. So
I think that was James Mitchell who was just speaking.
Okay, but he has to He has to go in the, we have an order, James, unless you have to go. Unless you want me to let him go now, Ruth, right?
Janice, you have to know that you have to know James Mitchell, and James Mitchell doesn't go in order. So
am I supposed to let him go now, Ruth?
all I'm gonna say is woosah, and it's okay.
Okay, only Miss Ruth, should I let him go?
You let him go because Gina knows him too.
I'm sure I'll hear about this later.
You'll understand once he starts speaking.
Okay, I'm just going to start this over. Hold on. Good evening, James, and thank you for joining us. And it is now your time to speak. Take yourself off of mute, please. And forgive me.
Thank you. That was a great introduction. What's your name?
I'm scared. That's okay. Go ahead.
Janet.
So, to the birthday girl, you still look marvelous. I don't know what you've been doing or what it is you're doing, but you keep that up.
Thank you.
We have so much love for you, Ruth. You can't even imagine it all. It's just volumes and volumes of love and happiness for you on your 55th birthday.
Oh, thank you. Got that number right.
You know, and you have been one of Dana's and Gina's and Kerri's friends forever. But of course, I outrank all of them. And I just want to thank you for being our friend and someone that we have as family. And we love you and happy birthday, girl.
Thank you, darling. I so appreciate it, James.
I'm signing out. Thank you for letting me.
Don't go. Don't go.
What?
Don't go. You have to stay. Hang around.
No. I've got a 7 o'clock call. I've got to get on. So that's the only reason I was trying to butt in. Other than that, I would have gone in order, and waited my turn.
Okay, honey. You can't help it. It's always, you made my birthday.
James, before you head out, if you can just post something in the chat real quick for Ruth. You've got 4 minutes.
I'm going to see you again.
Huh?
When we'll see you again. I know you're coming here for something.
I got to come there for something, but I'm in the pandemic mode. We'll
see you from afar. Trust me, we would see you from afar.
Yeah, we'll still do our Zooming. We'll still do our Zooming, and then,
I think he interrupted.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go. All right.
James, put something in the chat, please, real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Okay, so where were we? Joy Rogers is up next. If you can unmute yourself.
Are we doing this in alphabetical order?
No, we're not. I have a system. Who's asking? Is that Gina?
No.
Oh.
Laverne.
Oh.
Laverne. Hey,
Laverne. Hey.
Okay.
Are you jumping?
We have a system. Do you need to go, Laverne?
Do you want me to go?
Not yet. So if everybody else can go on mute, unless you're called, I can see everyone, and we're just trying to work across the screen. Joy Rogers is up next.
I'm on mute.
You're fine. You can go ahead.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you, Joy.
I met Ruth at the Vogue School of Charm. We modeled together also with Joyce. We've been best friends for over 50 years now. She's definitely my ride and die. She's always been there for me, no matter what. She always had my back. She is definitely the sister I never had. She's always there, no matter what time of the night. You can call her, and she's there to listen. She is beautiful inside and out. She is the sweetest person that I know. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have her around me. Sometimes during the hard times, she's always there for me. I love you dearly, but you know that already. To the moon and back.
Thank you, Joy.
I love you, sweetheart.
I love you.
Hope you see many, many healthy, happy years ahead for you.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Love you. To Joy, I love you. Yes, we go all the way back to teenage years, like what she said with Joy Stroud.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we've been friends all the way through.
All right, Ruth, you're breaking up a little bit. Make sure
she was a real fashion plate. Can you hear me?
Okay, that's much
Can
better.
you hear me?
Your signal kind of faded out a little bit. Okay, go ahead. You're good now.
I've been friends with Joy, as with Joy Stroud since, teenage years. But she would get a magazine and actually take the magazine fashion and cut out without a pad and cut it out and make. And Joy was like the most fashionable person out of the whole Vogue School of Charm. And she's still a fashion plate. She dresses superbly. And we have been friends, like she said. I remember when I first took my job with the Jackie Robinson Foundation, because, I had modeled on 7th Avenue for 10 years and I decided I want to do something else different. And I remember the first day on the job, we had a Jackie Robinson's 30th anniversary. And they told me, okay, well, we want you to type up this thing for the press release, because they were at a hotel. And I was on I think it was at the Hilton Hotel. So Joy was working for coat industry, and they told me to go type this. I said, I can't type. I was a model. I couldn't type, right? But I didn't want to tell them I couldn't type. So I ran over to Joy's job from the New York Hilton and asked them to type this letter up for me so I could take this back to the Hilton. And they did. She typed the letter up for me, what I needed, and I ran back over there. I mean, that was like my first day on the job. They told me, okay, go type this. I could type basic, but not like, I wasn't a secretary. So that was my story. I remember it stands out in my mind how your friends are there for you, because certainly who leaves a job, the Hilton, and go to somebody's job and ask them to type a letter for you? So you can give it back to your boss. So, I mean, we have been friends, ride or die all the way to the end also. I remember going to Darwin Davis's funeral, and Earl Grey said at the funeral, if Darwin Davis was your best friend, I want you to raise your hand. And everybody in the entire house raised their hand. So I have to say, I'm in that same situation. I could almost say that everybody on this call, you all are my best friends. We have history with some more than the others, but you are my best friends, believe me. Okay, go ahead, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. It's your party. You can take as long as you want to. Okay, let's see, where were we? Next up is, I believe, Benny. Benny, if you can take yourself off of mute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I've known Ruth for about 45 years as well. I'm Ben Hannot. I know a lot of the women that was there, like Harriet Michel, because from a business relationship, I'm a CPA, and I had an accounting firm in New York. It was called Watson Rice. At the time when I met Ruth, I was working for a firm called Ross Stewart and Benjamin. Rachel Robinson was our client, and I met Ruth it was in Brooklyn. Ruth, you all had the Jackie Robinson Foundation. It wasn't Jackie Robinson Foundation, it was Jackie Robinson Management Corporation at that time. You was working out there in Brooklyn, and I met you at that time. So we stayed friends for many years. And at one time, we went out a couple of times, right, Ruth? And dated. You say so. And Ruth, I still got that. You bought me this thing in my front, that in my doormat. I still got that doormat.
Oh, really?
That you bought me. Yes. And so I've known Ruth, and through Rachel and through Rachel's children and the whole matter. I've been known her through. I used to do a lot of work at New York City Health and Hospital Corporation. She was there, and the gentleman that was on the phone that just left, he was at HHC too, right, Ruth?
Yeah, he was the vice president of HHC.
Yeah, he's the vice president. Okay, I remember him. And of course, Harriet Michel, who I supported and for many years when she was at the National Supply Development Council. So, and I knew all Ruth family. I knew her mother. Her mother had, had been to my house, and I had a party for her, and et cetera, et cetera. So, Ruth know all of my family as well. My sisters and my cousins and the whole matter. So we've been, like you say, she's kind of been part of our family as well, and we still know each other. In fact, I called her today to wish her a happy birthday, and then she told me, well, I got this event this evening. So you can't say no to Ruth. So I said, okay, well, I have to join the group and listen to what they're saying about her. But she's been a special person. She's been a good, dear person. She had been involved in a lot of things. She created a lot of value and made a big difference wherever she's been. And I would always remember her. I'm always proud to be her friend and have known her. And I just wish her all the success, continuing success in her life, and that she live many more years and have many more birthdays. And thank you.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Okay.
Hi, Ruth. Hi, Betty. Hi, everybody.
Okay, hi. Hi, Cynthia. We'll call you up in a minute, okay? Welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Put yourself on mute, and we'll let you know when it's your turn, okay?
Myself.
Oh, Cynthia, another client.
That's okay. I'll put you on. I put you on. It's okay. All right, next up is Robin.
Let me just say thank you to Benny. I appreciate his words. And in Development and Management Corporation, because he was a gentleman, and he has supported so many Black organizations that you could always call upon him. He's done very, very well in his career, but he is a very, very generous person, and he reaches out into the Black communities. Been a part of the 100 Black Men. I think he's a treasurer for years with the 100 Black Men, but he is a very, very dynamic gentleman, and I appreciate your friendship. He knows my Aunt Angela. They had some, in I don't know what's in a financial area and so forth. So we do have a relationship with the family. So thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Robin.
I scarcely know how to communicate how much I love Ruth. I was just remembering, and thank goodness I had the time to hear other people, that through the dynamic Audrey Bernard, I don't know how many years ago, but in over 20 years ago, she invited me to one of your millinery shows. It was at Alma Rangel's house.
Yes.
And at the last minute, she had something else to do. And she said, well, you go and, tell me how it was and I'll write it up in the paper. So I was like her, rewrite girl. And I went, and I'm not a hat person. I didn't walk in a hat person, but I walked out a hat person. I got the most beautiful black felt wide brim hat with an asymmetrical top here and a feather. It was working. Do you hear me? And I thought, I was so excited to meet a Black milliner and a woman. I didn't know what to do with myself. So, okay, fast forward over the years, we met in different circumstances, and we had some clients in common too, which I didn't know before tonight. We worked on Jackie Robinson too, some of their anniversary dinners. And then 2 years ago, we celebrated a milestone birthday for Audrey. And Audrey said, well, you're going to be rooming in our hotel with Ruth. And I said, oh, fabulous. That would be great. And we had the best time in Paris.
Oh.
I mean, we got to see Notre Dame before the disaster. We went everywhere, and there are 10 of us. And 2 years later, we're still in touch with one another, bonded over that experience. And then to top it all off, Ruth knew that I was interested in finding out more about my grandparents and my second great grandparents. And so she got me enlisted in her genealogy orbit. And I found so many things, and you will definitely be in the acknowledgments in my book. And I just want to say you are fabulous, love you, happy birthday, and many more.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Robin. Oh, you are just a gem yourself, a beautiful, just a gentle spirit, a lovely lady. It's just been my pleasure. And I got your beautiful flowers today. That was so kind and thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. I love you, Robin. You're going to be a genealogist before this is over with.
Okay, let's see. All right, next is Danita.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, where do I begin? Where do I begin? So first of all, I'm going to begin with a toast to Ruth. I met Ruth, well, through my wonderful friend, Errol Green. We worked together for a very, very long time. And I had the pleasure of meeting Ruth. And when I first met her, I was like, diva. That is the epitome of a diva. And I want to be just like her. So I started going to events, and I would see her there, and I would take pictures, and she would tell me, no, go this way, no, go that way. And I just learned so much from her. I look up to her. She's like my mentor. I'm kind of getting emotional just even thinking about it, but I want to read something because I'm not the greatest speaker, but I definitely can write something for her. So this is for you, Ruth. The secret behind being beautiful isn't the place you live, the car you drive, the clothes you wear, the face you display, or even the number you call your age. It's about the soul you carry, and yours, my sweet friend, is as beautiful on your birthday as any other day. Thanks for another year of being a delight to all those who have the pleasure of knowing you. You are beautiful inside and out. You are truly an amazing friend. I am grateful, so grateful to have you in my life. Happy birthday, Ruth. Wishing you many, many, many more. And I can't wait to see you and hug you. And thank you for making my birthday celebration amazing. I love you, I love you, I love you. And cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Thank you, Danita. You know I love you. She's a diva in her own right. Believe me when I tell you. It was amazing too. Thank you. I love you, and I love what you wrote. I did see it on Instagram, and I so appreciate it. Thank you. You need to put it on Facebook.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you, Danita. Next up is Janice Coffey.
1 second.
And you're, okay, there you go.
Hi, happy birthday, Ruth. I am the other Janice, because every once in a while I get a text that's meant for, no, I know, Ruth's other friend, Janice.
Nice to meet you.
When I first met Ruth, it was, she was displaying her hats, and I saw this tall, elegant, fabulous woman. And I am also not a hat woman, but somehow or another, I walked away with this beautiful navy hat, which I still have and love. Ruth and I have bonded over the last 5 years or so over genealogy. We met through DIR meetings, and Ruth invited me to work with her at the Veterans Hospital on 23rd Street, where she's established giving genealogy workshops to vets as part of their therapy. And I've enjoyed working her with that and just getting to know her socially over the last 5 years. And like a few of you have already said, she really is beautiful inside and out. Happy birthday, Ruth. Here's to you. And I'm very proud to call you my friend.
Thank you so much, Janice. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. And you are really a wonderful, beautiful person. She is a genealogist specialist. And she comes in there and help the veterans. You know, they don't have the best equipment in the VA, but she brings her phone and she's actually able to help the veterans find a lot. You'd be surprised, a lot of people, a lot of veterans, they don't even know who their parents are, their fathers are, and she is just a sweet soul that really is committed to service and helping veterans. So thank you for being here and thank you for your friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Next is, let's see here. Okay, Cynthia. One second, it looks like my screen got off. Hold on one second, and just to make sure we're going in. Somebody asked about order, making sure we're maintaining. Cynthia Holiday. Okay, one second. All right, you're muted, so if you can take yourself off mute, Cynthia.
Okay.
There you go, you're good.
All righty. Well, hello, girlfriend, and hello, everyone. Gosh, I didn't prepare anything to say, but thinking back, when I think about Ruth, I don't know how long it's been. I don't know how we met. It just seems like I just always knew her.
Exactly.
I remember she had, the hair was much darker. You know how girls talk about hair and makeup. So the hair was darker, and I was trying to convince her to cut her hair short because, you know, she's so gorgeous, she can wear it anyway. And I think you did get to the point where it was short and curly, and I thought it was fabulous.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I do remember us discussing all the time, because I'm a hair girl too. Blonde today, red tomorrow, short, long, everything in between, you know. Ruth is one of, quote, the girls that I just happened to meet over a period of time from my days with Anheuser-Busch, and I'm from New Jersey, but just being out there with the gang, Audrey Bernard, we've already talked about her, Harriet Michel, Diane Thompson, you know, so forth and so on. We're just women who enjoy being with each other. And, you know, Ruth is like so gorgeous. You just don't know. You know you're going to see something beautiful when you see her. You just don't know what it is. I mean, the sister can dress, you know, and on top of that, you know, Ruth, you're really a genuine person, a genuine friend. You know, I've always felt the warmth from you when you and I get together. You know, there's no pretentiousness. I certainly appreciate that. And, you know, we're going to be friends forever and ever and ever. And I see we share many of, you know, the same, many friends. I'm surprised to see Benny Hadnot on today. He was my tax accountant, you know, but when you're good people, your circle is so enlarged, sometimes you don't realize it, but happy birthday to you. I'm drinking a margarita.
Oh, margarita.
For you, yes, I am. Tomorrow morning, I'm very happy because I am going to get LASIK surgery.
Oh.
I'm going to be able to see. That's one of the things that, you know, we go through as we mature. All of a sudden, you can't see. Next time you see me, I will be without these glasses.
Okay.
And look forward to the next good time.
Thank you so much.
That's my
I
story.
love you too, Cynthia. Yes, and our friendship is very precious to me. And I look forward to our next party.
Yes.
You know, weekend party, because you had a fabulous party yourself. I think that was last year also.
Yes.
Thank God we got a lot of parties last year.
Yes.
You know, she celebrated anniversary, and the place is fabulous on the waterfront. I know you're happy you're on the waterfront now.
I'm very.
That you made it.
It's so peaceful. I was just talking to my husband about you last night because he mentioned one of his relatives that he's been trying to find. And I told him, I said, you know who to call. So we may be reaching out to you.
Yeah, I'm going to put, probably Yeah, we're getting ready to have the Afro-American Historical and Genealogy Society. They're going to have their big conference next month, so it'll be a lot of information. So I encourage you. So I'll speak to you after. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Janice can put it in the chat for me, can you?
Yes, I can.
Thank
Okay, we're gonna go, you're welcome. We're gonna go up to Deborah. And if you just joined us, we're asking everyone to please mute their phones until your name is called. Also, if you did not have an opportunity to do so, please go to the chat and share a birthday greeting for Ruth, because we are saving this so she can go back and read all the kind greetings that you all are sharing or will share. Next up is Deborah Frederick.
Well, hi, Ruth.
Hi.
And hi, everyone. Happy birthday to you. Let's see. I had to go. I ran away to go look at my resume to see how long I knew Ruth, right? Like, I'm like, when was that? So I think we met in the early 90s, like 94-ish.
Yeah.
And I worked at a denim company, Chick Jeans, and Ruth came in to be a fit model. And when I saw her, I was like, holy crap, she is the one, right? And so thank you, Ruth, for getting me through my career with that. We've known each other for so long. But the one thing that I really would say is, I always say Ruth is my soul sister, right? Like, she is so my soul, my Virgo sister, right?
Yeah.
I can't even say, you all said everything that needed to be said, and you all, I feel the same exact way as you guys do. But I'll tell you what, one thing I do know, when I feel down about myself, or maybe I'm feeling I have a little low self-esteem, all I gotta do is reach out to Ruth, and that sister will pull you up all the way, right? Like, she is so wonderful. So Ruth, I'm looking forward to many more years of you lifting me up, right?
Sure.
And many more wonderful years to you. So happy birthday. Love you.
I love you. Thank you, Deborah. You know, listen, I'm going to say that we've been friends ever since I modeled for Chick Jeans, CHIC, Chick Jeans. And in those days, jeans were the hottest thing going, and she worked for Chick Jeans. And you didn't see many sisters in these places. You know, when I first started modeling on 7th Avenue, I would only see Black people when they were coming to deliver something, or they were in the shipping department. You didn't see them in a job that was significant. And so when you were in the business and you met a sister that was doing something positive, like Audrey Smaltz, or Michele Mullings, or, you know, the sisters that were in that industry, because it was very close to Black folks, you couldn't help but connect with them. They were talented, and they ensured that they chose you to come as a fit model, because it was up to the technical designer to say who she wanted to do the fit with. And most times, if it was another persuasion, you didn't necessarily get the job, or you didn't necessarily get called back over and over. But I have to say that I was the #1 pick for JCPenney for fit. And once they sent out who those people were, Deborah was consistent in making sure that I was the person. And I remember that, you know, when you're a fit model, you got to really make sure that your measurements stay the same. So I was really on a diet, and I exercised to keep my specs the same. And it's not easy. But I remember once, it was 1989, and I lost my brother. My brother passed. And I was so devastated and so upset about it. I lost 10 pounds, and I think in a week. And when I came back, because the funeral was in Virginia, when I came back, nothing was fitting me properly, because I had lost a lot of weight because of the grief. And Deborah, I mean, it could be somebody else that was in those situations, but she understood what was going on with me, and she still made the adjustments without letting me go. So I applaud you, and I appreciate your friendship, not just for that, but just for your humanity and how we have to stick together and work together. And it was just a pleasure to know that I had a friend in the business. So thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, so much. I love you.
Okay, let's see. Next up is Joan, and if you could unmute. Joan Banbury. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
Hi, happy birthday, Ruth.
Thank you.
I met Ruth about 5 years ago at the African American Historical and Genealogical Society meeting. And when she found out that I had ancestors who might have been around the time of the American Revolution, she encouraged me to apply to the Daughters of the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution, which I did. It took me a long time. Ruth pushed me along, prodded, kept after me to get my papers submitted. Finally, I did, and now a member of the DAR, just inducted last Thursday. And Janice Kofi, who's on the call, also encouraged me and helped me with my application. You know, Ruth's combination of kindness, beauty, charm, intelligence, I think is unbeatable. And what's most striking about her, other than her beauty, is her kindness. I also volunteered at Ruth's genealogy workshop at the VA hospital, and the way she treated the veterans with such kindness and patience and helped them search for, many of them were searching for their fathers, and she really encouraged them, and it was amazing to see how she interacted with them. So Ruth, congratulations on another trip around the sun. And look forward to seeing you when this pandemic is over.
Yeah.
And right now I'm in Los Angeles and my family's getting ready for dinner, so I can't stay on very long.
Wow.
But good to see you, Ruth.
Thank you.
Continue
for coming
to
on.
continue to enjoy today and this evening. Bye.
Joan, if you have a chance, if you could just put a greeting in the chat for her before you head out, okay?
Certainly.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Joan. Enjoy dinner.
Thank you.
You know I love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Okay, so let's see, next up, let's see, Shamel. Shamel, if you can unmute.
Hi, everyone. You may hear a little background noise. I have my 2-year-old assistant here with me. But I have known Ruth, I believe, for at least 15 years. We met at Woodhull Hospital. And I remember her being tall and statuesque and coming up to me and saying, you know, you're great at raising money. You know, you need to help me with this fundraiser. And I believe it was for the breast cancer walk. And ever since then, I knew Ruth was someone that I needed to know. Just her personality was just very mesmerizing and drawing in. And
she can say hi. Let's hear. You might as well bring her on in.
Yes. So we just want to wish you, Ruth, a happy birthday. It's dinner time over here.
Okay.
And so, yeah, you see what I'm stuck doing right now. But we love you. We wish you all the best and happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Ava, bye-bye, Ava. Bye-bye, Ava. Thank you.
Okay, next up, Cheryl Alexander.
Cheryl Alexander. Oh, yes.
Hello. How are you, birthday girl? I'm so glad I'm in between Zooms. I tell you, it seems like that's how everybody's wanting to get together and meet and do all of these great things during these times. But I am so thankful, as I've shared with you before, that our lives were brought together through my parents.
Right.
And their unexpected move to New York. Had no idea that.
1 second. Janice, this is not Michele. That's Cheryl Alexander. You're highlighting.
Okay, 1 second. Thank you. No problem. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay, Cheryl.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. My parents unexpected move to New York. And so through them, I was connected with Ruth. So I'm not sure exactly when. I know it was sometime after they moved there in '89. So for many years, I've known you. You've been a part of my life and my family's life and been a great support system. And as you were sharing your modeling time and experience, it reminded me of your lessons that you shared with mine and Kelly's daughters. They were so excited about their modeling lessons from their Auntie Ruth. So just appreciate you inviting me. And Kelly sends her love and birthday wishes to you too. And just hope that you have a great, great birthday. And we love you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes.
Oh, you're welcome.
dear friends here from Atlanta, Georgia. Her father and mother were very special to me. Dr. Charles Meredith was on the board of the Jackie Robinson Foundation, and then he took a job at New York City Technical College, and so they were like fresh out of Atlanta, coming to New York, and I was giving them that New York welcome to help them navigate the New York City lifestyle. And I remember your mother coming up and she was like, oh, I don't want to be in New York and going down in that little hole in the ground from the subway.
Right.
And she stayed here and we got her acclimated. She loved New York. So, you know, I love that. I love that I still have you. I know your parents have gone on, but at least I still have you and your children. And it's just wonderful how generations continue to go on, and some leave, some stay, and we continue to go on with the same spirit of our ancestors and our family members. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Sandy. If you can unmute.
What else I have to do? Oh, hi.
Hi. This is
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ruth. I did try to get Jeannie, my husband, and my grandson, and I tried to get Jeannie connected, but it was just, we just couldn't do it. So she said she's going to call you and she wishes you a happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, I wish you a happy birthday. I know I sent you cards, spoke to you on the phone and everything like that, but it's just, I'm having a wonderful time listening to all of the things your girlfriends have to say. And it's like, they've really said everything. And it's, I think we're all so lucky to have you in our lives. I just really, really remember, in fact, like the first time I ever remember seeing you, and it had to be like in the 70s or something like that, because I live on, you know, the 1970s, I believe it was. I was coming out of my apartment, walking down the street, live on 79th Street, and I was near Amsterdam Avenue. And I saw this gorgeous, beautiful woman, young lady across the street, and she looked like she was walking the theme music. I said, not only is she beautiful, you are absolutely stunning. And you had on a hat that day. And of course, being in New York, you get to know everybody. And throughout the years, it's always been such a pleasure being in your presence and being your friend. We become closer and closer and better friends throughout the years because we get to see each other more. Yeah. And I just remember times I've been with you one-on-one, whether it was for lunch or with all of our girls. I always look forward to hanging out where we go meet at a bar or restaurant, and we just have such a great time. And those are the moments for me that I just remember and I hold very dear, because you and all of my girlfriends have added so much to my life and given me so much in terms of making my life not meaningful. I have a family and I have, you know, kids and grandkids and everything, but my girlfriends are just as important, and with all of the love and everything they bring. And being in your presence, I can always say, if I don't put it in words, I can close my eyes. If I hear your voice, or whenever I hear from you, it's that feeling that I get, is that I automatically start smiling. You just make me and everybody in your presence happy, because you're so real and so sincere and so loving. And whether we're hanging out with me, my daughters, my grandsons, we all love you and we all have a great time with you always. And I just want to, Steve was saying this phrase, and I didn't come up with this, but I love this phrase so much because someone said this about my daughter, Deidre. And I want to say this about you because you fit this saying so beautifully. Ruth, you are a person that gives without remembering, and you receive without ever forgetting. I love you so much, and I love the way you make me feel validated and special and always interested in anything I'm doing or anybody in my family. And I do remember the times, the low times in my life with deaths in my family, that you've always been there, and I just absolutely love and adore you. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. You know I love you so much. I wanted to say about Sandy. Now, you know, she is one of the kindest people that I know as well. She is a kind woman. And, you know, when you're single, because she has she's like the Brady Bunch. You know, she has a family. They in the pandemic, but you wouldn't know they in the pandemic. They play cards, they watch movies, they do the whole thing, the whole family. They're just a fabulous family. But I can tell you that with Sandy, and I'm alone, you know, I'm single, alone. Every holiday, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, she calls, and if I'm not home, they leave a message on my phone to tell me how much they love me and they thinking about me, and it really means a lot to me, because sometimes you might be lonely, and then just to hear they sing. I told her today, they called me, but I didn't pick up the phone, and they all sang happy birthday, the whole family, Bob, Sandy, her daughter. Sometimes at Thanksgiving, they all sing and they all talk at the same time and wish me well. And I can't tell you how that touches my heart. It's just like a extended family. It means so much to me. I love you like a sister. You are one of my role models. I know you're not going to believe this, and I'm going to tell her age because she's not ashamed of her age. But this sister is like 78 years old. She looks young. She's like 50. And she has a fabulous figure, and she can really, really dance. And she has beautiful children. Thank you, Sandy.
Okay, let's see. Next up, we're gonna go to, you know, there are a lot of folks down here on my screen, they're a little bit lower, so I'm gonna go to them. There's a gentleman on, Scotty Lynch.
Oh, that's a girl. That's my
Scotty, sorry, a lady. Thank you. Scotty, if you can take yourself off of mute and share, please.
Sure, one second. Let me.
I'm just gonna call names. I'm not saying Miss, Mrs. I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
One second.
Okay.
Hi, sorry, I was trying to find a good light. How is everyone? Oh, shoot.
Hi.
Hello? Can you see me?
You're there. Go ahead.
My computer just went down, but I'm just going to talk.
We can see you. Just keep going. Okay, maybe not. All right, hold on. All right, she may have to come back in. I think she may have signal issues. Next, we'll go to Diane, if you can unmute.
Can you see it, Ellen?
Diane? Yes, we can see you. Go ahead. Diane, you're on mute. So you just need to look at the bottom of the screen for the microphone and unmute. Okay, Diane?
Off the camera.
Okay, go ahead. You can just share. Go ahead. Diane, we could hear you before, but now we can't hear you. Okay, so we're going to come back. Next up.
I unmuted her.
Okay, Scotty, go ahead.
Okay, and everyone see me okay?
Okay, yeah, Scotty's going to go now.
Sorry. Thank you for your patience. I was just trying for good light. My computer went out. But happy birthday to my Aunt Ruth. So Aunt Ruth is my great aunt. And I just wanted to tell a little anecdote, just kind of tell you like how she was when I was little. So when I was little, I thought she was Pocahontas because she had this long black hair, and that's what I looked when I was 4 years old. That's what I thought she was, and she was a model in New York, and that's what I always wanted to be. And I ended up moving to New York because of her. And when I was little, I went there, and my dad dropped me off, me and my sister, and we had a fabulous time. We went with her and Gloria to a party, and when we kind of got back, one thing I remember from her specifically was that there's like a lighthouse around her apartment, and she took us and we took off running around the lighthouse. We went back and had a wonderful tea and her beautiful cream bed. And I was like, told my mom, I'm like, she let us get in her bed with popsicles and watch the Grinch. So that was one of my favorite New York memories. And it reminds me of kind of like now, fast forward, where, you know, she's still just as vibrant as ever. She's still beautiful inside and out. And she's like, when I'm in New York, I'm kind of in Virginia right now, but when I'm in New York, she's like my ultimate home away from home. And I'm so thankful to have her. And I love you so much, and I miss you. So that's my message to you.
I love you too. You know I love you. I miss you too. I love you.
I love you too. We'll talk soon though.
Okay, we will. I so appreciate that. You know, you always want your nieces to, you know, you want to be that role model for your nieces. And can you imagine my grandniece now? I have grandnieces and nephews.
Okay, next, Deborah Witcher, looks like, if you can unmute.
Did she go already?
She's still, there's a Deborah Witcher still here. Okay, well, let's see. All right, let's go.
Yes,
Deborah,
I
did you
spoke
share?
already.
You spoke already? I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard here to make this work. So thank you. Thank you, Ruth. Okay, let's see. Did Sandy go?
It's time for Errol.
Oh,
okay. Where's Errol? Hold on.
Can they see me? Because my phone is not that
I don't know.
I didn't go yet.
Okay, all right, well, we called out Errol, so let's let Errol go. Hold on, Errol?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you can share, Errol.
Did y'all see me?
No.
My phone is not gonna work well.
Well, we can
Okay,
hear
this is Benny, Ruth. I have to go.
Okay.
All right, take care. Errol, we can hear you. Go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you want to come? Do you want to come over here to the
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, some of you guys know who I am, I think. I've known Ruth for a number of years, and she's my sweetheart. I'm so happy to be here to celebrate her birthday with all her beautiful friends and all the beautiful comments. And it's something I want to say. I wrote down, like my friend Janita said, and I'm going to read it to you guys. On your birthday, honey, I think of all the amazing things you've accomplished in your life. And I'm so proud to be the one that gets to hold your hand and wrap my arms around you and celebrate the incredible person you are.
And you're going in timeout. Okay, Errol, you may continue. Ann was a little excited.
It was what?
Ann got too excited, she put her in timeout.
Oh. I just want to say happy birthday to you, and it's such a pleasure to be here and hear all the wonderful comments about my beautiful, beautiful partner. She's a beautiful lady, inside out, as everyone said. Look at that beautiful hair, beautiful smile. On the inside, she's the same. So happy birthday. And
Errol, can you speak a little louder?
I want to say this to you guys. I don't know how much longer we can go because I'm preparing dinner for Ruth right now.
Yes.
Champagne, beautiful birthday cake. We're really trying to. So you guys take your time, but know that I think Ruth is getting hungry. So am I.
No, listen, this is my party, okay? I cry if I want to, and we're gonna talk until we get ready. He has to wait and we have dinner when we finish because I'm getting a high off of my friends right now.
Okay, she's getting full on you guys, so that you guys fill her up with the food that she needs. Well, happy birthday, Ruth. Love you.
Oh, thank you, Errol.
Aww.
Oh, here's to Errol. Thank you, my love.
Okay, one moment. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back up. And
Anne Marie.
I just want to say that if we were giving out awards, Michelle and Kerri would get the hat awards because they're sporting those hats. Okay, now I called Shamel earlier, but then you disappeared. So go ahead.
She already spoke.
Oh, hi, Shamel. That's why you're supposed to stay on the screen and put a picture up. My memory's fried right now. But okay.
Put Ann Foster.
Ann Foster, since she got all excited and interrupted Errol, go ahead. You're on mute, so you got to unmute, Ann. Take yourself off mute. There you go.
Unmute. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go.
I just wanted to say I'm an Errol fan, so that's why I got all excited. Ruth, you know how much it's amazing. All that was said. I don't know what else I can possibly say. You are everything that everyone has said on this call. I guess my question is, I just don't know how you do it to so many people, because I know what you've meant to me. We've been friends, and I've known you since 19 years ago. When my son, who's now a college freshman, meeting you at Woodhall, similar to Shamel, and I think Christy's also on the line. And you have just been an amazing, amazing, amazing person, someone to learn from, look up to. I know my model stance because of you. You helped me seal the deal with my fiance. We'll keep that between us.
I do. Yes, I do.
So many things. But I think one of the things is that was said is that about your heart and the fact that you are a giving person. I can remember, someone talked about your work with genealogy and the veterans. Incredible work. But I think something that sticks out to me and I will always remember is your work with the women at Woodhall when we would do the annual June 1st Cancer Survivors Day. And you would put those women decked out in hats, have them model women who didn't feel beautiful because they lost their hair or they lost, their features or their complexion as it relates to chemotherapy. And for that one day, for that moment, you brought the American Cancer Society in, gave them the ability to have makeup done, wigs made for them, and then of course your fabulous hat, and put on a fantastic fashion show. Was a highlight of my time when we worked together at Woodhall. You've been a friend to me. You've done modeling for my 6-year-old for her birthday party. Her girlfriends still talk about that 6-year-old birthday party that you did. I just want to say I love you. So happy that you are getting your flowers. I put that in the comment because what this pandemic has taught us is that tomorrow is not promised. And for today, we must make sure that those we love know that we love them. So I love you so much and have a happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Ann. You know I love you. She was the first person that embraced me when I went to Woodhall in an environment that I was not familiar with, but they didn't even give me a damn chair. She gave me a chair and really helped me navigate through that system. You were the beacon for me at New York City Health and Hospital Corporation, and I really appreciated your friendship, your love, and the support that you offer, because many times you know how those situations can be, that you would be there for me when nobody else, even in my office, was there. So I cherish our friendship. I love you like a sister, well, like a sister, like a daughter, like a sister daughter. And there are no words to really express. I'm so proud of you. You're a wonderful mother. Your children are in college now. Your daughter's in law school. I mean, it's from the 6-year-old that was doing a 6-year-old party is now in law school. You are phenomenal. All of the women on this call today are phenomenal women. So thank you. Thank you for being here.
Takes a village, my sister. Takes a village. Thank you too. Thank you. Thank you too.
Thank you.
Okay, we have Michelle's iPhone. I don't think we heard from Michele. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
yes. Hi, everyone. Yes. Hi, Ruth. And I just love. I'm just so filled up, Ruth, by hearing all this stuff. And I share the same sentiments as everyone does. And what I am most touched by is that whenever I call or reach out to you, you're available, and you make me feel like I'm the only person in the world that matters. And seeing how you have touched so many other lives, I see that is a trait that you have that is so special, that you make people feel so special, and like they're the only person that's in your heart that's special. And you have so many, so you have such a big heart, and I'm just so happy that you love me. Happy birthday, Ruth. I'm so happy that you were born.
Thank you so much. I love you too, Michelle. Happy birthday to you. She's born on my same day, so everybody say happy birthday to Michelle. I love you like
Happy birthday, Michelle.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Michelle.
birthday.
Thank you.
And you calling from Vegas?
No, I'm in New York. My
Oh.
my new my new boyfriend flew me here for a couple days, so I'm leaving tomorrow. Yes.
Well, happy
Yes.
birthday and
Thank
congratulations on the new boyfriend.
Thank you. We have to talk.
Okay, Diane Cox just joined us. So Diane, if you'd like to share.
Oh.
You may go ahead, Diane. Okay, I heard Diane, are you there? Okay, so maybe
I'd like to share with Ruth.
Oh.
Okay, Christy, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, Ruth, how are you?
Fine.
Happy birthday, my sister. And, you know, I really made sure, I was about to beat folks up because I couldn't get the link for some reason, but I am here to just give you wonderful, wonderful Virgo. I told you I always love my Virgo sisters. And Ruth, you have shared so much with us and the days of Woodhall. And I tell you all the time, the hospital is not the same since once Ruth has left. Ruth brought so much class and so much genealogy and talk to the patients and talk to, especially the patients, about needing to know where you come from and understanding our history. Ruth, I have always been in awe of the joy that you bring to those programs that Anne-Marie talked about. And it's just not the same without you. And you know, we have always laughed, loved, and had a wonderful time together. And I wish you the best. And I am also an Errol fan, so I got just as excited when I heard Errol's beautiful words. Hey, Errol. Anyway, but I will tell you this, Ruth, and you also shared your beautiful family. Your mom, you know, continues to rest in peace, and your brothers and your sisters, and just a wonderful family. So I would be remiss if I weren't on this call tonight to wish you a wonderful birthday.
Thank you so much, Christy. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I love you and your mother and your whole family as well. It's another strong, positive mother that her son's in college and just listen, let me tell you something. To work for New York City Health and Hospital Corporation and survive it, and work at Bellevue Hospital and survive it, these are some powerful, strong, intelligent, professional women. So here's to you too, honey. Thank you for being there for me too, Christy.
Yes, always, always. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
We'll have to talk later so I can hear about the rest of the evening.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Errol's birthday is tomorrow. So
That's right. Happy birthday, Errol.
Okay, Gloria Ramsey just joined us. So if you'd like to share, you're more than welcome to share.
Great. Hello, everyone, again. Sorry I had to leave. It sounded like it was a great celebration. I think we were talking about how do I know Ruth? Well, Ruth and I met more than two decades ago here at 3 decades. Almost 3 decades. Oh my God, who's counting when we're having fun? And so we live in the same complex. And this evening in question, there was a movie being filmed on the waterfront with Cuba Gooding Jr. And she comes stepping around the corner with this fabulous denim jacket, all studded with the skyline, with New York City skyline and these studs. And I thought, well, who's that lady? And I love that jacket. And immediately we connected, and as they say, the rest is history. We've gone up, down, sideways. We've been there through thick and thin, and I knew we were sisters when her father died a day before my mother, and her mother adopted me on that day. And we've been together 19 years this year, 18 years this year. Our parents have passed away. And so it's just been a fabulous friend, sister friend, and I just want to say how much I love you. We love you. My family sends all regards and best wishes for a fabulous birthday, and I'm so glad to meet many of you that I've heard names of over the years and had a chance to meet last year when we were sailing along the Hudson. And someone said earlier, who could have even thunk that a year ago when we were there on that bright, beautiful blue sky, sunny day, that we would be so segregated and separated today, knowing so many people in the world are hurting. So we're so glad to be here to celebrate with you. And we thank God for you, and you're blessed by God for 71 years. And may you continue to be blessed and loved by all, as have been expressed today during this cocktail hour. So here's to you, a little cantina of hot tea.
Thank you,
Love you,
Gloria.
babe.
I love you, darling. You know, that's my sister friend right there. Oh my Lord. We go back ever since then. We have, someone was saying, oh, that they got married, or I helped her engagement. This one here, I gave her all of the tips and she got married. I done helped them with all these tips and stuff. They married. They done left me in the dust. But this girl, she is just a marvelous person. She's the associate dean at Johns Hopkins University. She is killing them. She's doing her thing out there. And I just love you. We've been on many nights up late helping me write papers, or me helping her write hers. So, you know, it's just been a marvelous, marvelous ride. Wonderful journey. Thank you for being who you are, my sister. Thank you for being here.
Okay, your niece is on. I'm not sure. I think there may be some, she might have been having some issues, but Miss Taylor, can you hear us? Okay, she put a birthday greeting in the chat, so.
Okay.
And Diane Cox put a greeting in the chat. But Diane, are you there? Well, just want to try again.
Oh, Diane.
I think she was having some issues there. And if I missed anyone, please feel free to share. Hold on one second. Okay, everybody, let's see. I think I got everybody that's still here. If I did miss anyone, you're more than welcome to share. Hold on. Okay.
Ayolova.
Okay, I don't think she put a greeting in. She said, unfortunately, my volume is not cooperating.
Okay.
Happy birthday to my fabulous aunt. I love you more than you know.
Oh.
That's her greeting. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. I got Michelle. I believe we covered everyone. If I'm missing anyone, please speak up.
Everybody that's on is gone.
Okay. So Ruth, do you want to share your?
Yes.
You've been sharing, but of course we still like to hear from you again.
I've been sharing as we've gone along. Because I wanted to get it in the moment, you know, rather than make a summary of it. But
right.
I just can't tell you what it means to me to have each and every one of you on today with me, because, you know, I'm a person that likes to celebrate. I am a real party girl. I love a party. And I couldn't think of us being isolated and being socially conscious of taking care of ourselves, but to still be able to celebrate by having a cocktail hour so that we can remember and reminisce about the good times. Because thanks God for the memories. When I look at Facebook and my nieces and them, they sent messages all this morning and they put up memories and photographs. Thank God for the memories. I'm okay with being in. I'm okay with being in because we have all had a good life, every person that's on this call. And we've had a good time, you know, and this is time to reflect and to just accept God's way or God's will. And so I'm thankful to be able to celebrate with you tonight and to not be stopped by anything, because it doesn't matter that we're not in it. Thank God we have Zoom and that we can be together even though we're not in the same. We have people from Ohio, Atlanta, Baltimore, I mean, people from different places, and yet we're still together. I mean, we're still feeling each other's energy. Now, isn't this just the new way of life? But I'm thankful that God even gives us this, that we can be together and we can share and we can celebrate today. And you made my day very special. I really appreciate every one of you taking the time to sit in tonight and celebrate my birthday. It really means the world to me. I love each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are my friend, my family, my sister friend, my sister niece, I love you. So what I was going to do was really show you a couple of pictures from last year, because it's a good thing that we have the memories from last year, because we did have a birthday crawl. And I was going to do it again on the cruise ship, because I wanted to say it was so nice last year that we were going to do it twice. But we will do this again in 2021. We're going to go out on the Hornblowers Champagne Jazz cruise. So put it on your calendar.
All right.
And I'll be sending you all the invite. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a couple of pictures if you have time.
Yes.
Hey, Ruthie.
Yes.
I know you hear me. It's Diane and Jerry from Georgia.
Oh, you guys are coming through now. Okay, go ahead.
That you were here.
We were having problems there for a minute.
We can't see you.
Oh, you can't see us, huh?
Yeah, you have to unblock your video.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Ruth, this
Yes.
is Joyce. I gotta go. I have an 8 o'clock.
Oh, I love you, Joyce. Thank you for coming. I love you.
Bye, Joy. Bye, Candice. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Tell her hey, Ruthie, we challenged with this video thing.
No, go ahead. Take your time. Tell them what to do, Jana.
There should be some. Do you see a mute? Do you see your mute button at the bottom? A microphone at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next to that, it should say video.
Just say stop video.
Just say stop video.
Okay. So now just click on that, and it should start it. It should reverse it.
Oh no, it says unable to access camera. Wonder why.
Okay, that's on.
Are you on a computer or phone?
Phone.
It
should still do it though. If you just click on the icon.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing, and it won't allow us. It keeps coming up with this unable to access the camera.
Okay, that's something on your end. So you can just go ahead and share your greeting.
I did.
Hey, girl.
Hey, honey.
Go ahead and share with her.
They already did.
No, well, anyway, we're going to share, vocally. I just want to say thank you so much for joining us, Jerry and Diane. I wanted you to be here because you are very special to me. And I didn't want to celebrate my birthday without the two of you. They're calling in from Atlanta, Georgia, and they are wonderful friends of Errol and I, and they showed us such a marvelous time when we were in Atlanta. And I really appreciate you all that you couldn't come for my mom's funeral, but you sent something and that touched my heart in a special way. And I love you both, and I can't wait until this pandemic is over, because I'm coming back to Atlanta, because we're gonna go hear some music. And this man can cook his butt off, you hear me. And not only does he cook, but he makes his own seasonings. And they are delicious. It really seasons my food. You got to figure out how to send the information to you so you can order you some. He does smoked paprika. He does smoked salt. Just a whole variety.
All kind of things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you all see anything where I'm asking you to start your video?
We're good with just talking.
Okay, I tried to help. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, I know. And bless you for trying to help us, but we are so challenged here. It's crazy.
It's okay. It's good to hear your voice.
Errol told me to tell you that Errol told me to tell everybody that they're in the bed with their underwear on. That's the only reason why they're not putting the camera on.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy, what a vision.
He has jokes. Errol has jokes. Always got jokes.
Yeah.
You want to share some pictures real quick, Ruth?
Okay, let me see if
we
I
met our time frame, so you got some time if you want to.
I know people got to go. Where's my
your share screen?
Okay, here. Is this it?
Okay.
No, that's not it.
That's it.
It is?
You can see it. Go ahead.
Well, I see all of you. I can't see it now.
Just say happy birthday, right? Part cake.
All right, hold on. All right, it's open. Move your screen. There should be that line that I showed you earlier.
Okay, let me see.
It's a gray line. If you move it to the right of the picture and move it over.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I was trying to show you all some of the pictures from last year, and that we did get a chance to go out on the. Is that music?
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Oh, that's Gina. Thanks, Gina.
Oh, there's Candice on the boat, and so I was just going to show a couple of pictures that we had a marvelous. It was a birthday crawl. Oh, thank you, Gina.
Oh, nice.
From the crawl last year.
We had a birthday crawl. There's Sandy and Bob Tate and Denise Richardson.
Why didn't we go? We wanted to go. There was a reason why we didn't get to go.
You should have come because it was really awesome.
We had intended to come.
Reason.
We had a reason not to come, but it
Not
was
being able to come.
not being able to come, right?
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Tyrone. That's what Jerry's buddy.
Yeah.
I gotta make you just.
That's Gloria. So she spoke a few minutes ago. We were going to show you some dancing. Okay. Okay.
It looks like you're all having a good time.
I'm curious. I'm just curious. I know it's you and Cat, but I'm curious. Got anybody from Trinidad and Tobago?
Ruth's got moves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you one little thing right here. My physical therapist, I told him that he got me ready for this party. Go low.
Go low.
Right?
On a night like this, the music's sweet. I can't resist. The stars around the mental top.
Yeah, I think Ruth had sent some out to us.
All right, so you know we're going next year. We definitely going next year.
Oh, good.
We're going to do the same boat and we're going to do the same thing.
Great.
Great.
Okay, so I just thought I'd give you a little bit of, you can't have no party without doing the electric slide down.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
Hey, Ruth, Errol having a party tomorrow?
She's laughing. Ruth? Ruth, can you hear? She's too caught up.
Ruth Levis?
No, she's still there. She's
Oh.
She's listening to her music.
Oh. Okay.
Ruth, can you hear us? I don't know what she did.
So I just want you to know that I had heard somebody say once that, if they stop Black people from doing electric slide, that they would have to have a riot. They would have a riot in the United States if Black people wouldn't let them do the electric slide. So we don't have a party unless we do the electric slide.
Ruth, you just gave me an idea. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, is Errol having a party tomorrow?
Errol, are you having a party tomorrow? Jerry wants to know. He said no, he's trying to observe the pandemic, but he hasn't done up until this point, but he's going to observe the pandemic.
No, I'm talking about a virtual party.
Oh, I told him he should have a virtual party.
Tell him I'll call him tomorrow.
He wants you to have a virtual party. He said maybe he'll do it. Let me tell you something. Since I had this today, he's gonna have one tomorrow. Believe me when I tell you.
Good.
You know how they do.
Yes.
Hey, watch yourself.
I am so happy to have each and every one of you here with me tonight. I feel like we are in the same room, even though we're not. But it's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It is.
Thank
nice.
you for coming.
We just wanted to make sure we got to. I'm so glad we were able to at least you were able to hear our voices and we're able to see you and hear you and wish you the best.
And all your friends have a good, safe day and evening.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, if you all can hang on, if you can hang on for one moment, one of our Ruth's dear friends just joined us, Rick Murphy.
Okay.
Howdy, everybody.
Okay, Rick, if you'd like to go ahead and share. We were just closing out, so you're just in time.
What am I sharing?
You're wishing Ruth a happy birthday in your own special way.
Oh, Ruth. You know me, Ruth. I'm always late to the party.
Oh, listen,
even though I'm late to the party, I can hang to the very end. So I'm wishing you the best, happiest birthday, and you look fabulous at 25.
Thank you. Thank you, Rick.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. I apologize. I had a work conference call and a AAHGS conference call, so I'm just getting off of everything.
I know. This is the hardest working man at the Afro-American Historical and Genealogy
We're not
Society.
talking about this. This is your day.
He is making it happen. No, but I've introduced everybody that's come on, so this is a part of the program. Just wanted you to know, that he is a wonderful historian, genealogist. He's written many books, and he knows his stuff. Back to the first African.
10 o'clock. Nobody wants to hear all that stuff. And I didn't have time to, I got my green screen behind me. At each meeting, I had to put a different background. So right now, I didn't get a chance to put my birthday background up.
If you can put a greeting in the chat, we've asked everyone to share a greeting. So if you can put a greeting in the chat for Ruth, that would be great.
Okay.
You did that.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
So I would really like to thank Gina, and a special thank you to Janice Gilliard for hosting this evening and to help moderate and keep everybody in line. And so we really appreciate your energy. You made it very special tonight, Gina. And Janice, beautiful, beautiful execution. I appreciate it. I couldn't ask for anything more.
You are more than welcome. Anything for you, Miss Ruth.
Right, we love you. Anything for Ruth.
Yes.
So for those of us that are left, if you have your glasses, happy birthday, Ruth. We love you.
Happy birthday, Ruth.
Happy birthday, Ruth.
And many more.
Well, Ruth knows we always have glasses.
Birthday.
Okay, Rick went to grab his bottle of water.
Thank you. I love each and every one of you.
We love you more.
Love you too. And we
Thank
hope
you.
Birthday. Thank you.
Many, many, many more.
Something we're gonna have another holiday celebration again. We're gonna do this again with the same crew or more.
Okay.
Thank you. Wonderful evening. Get home safely. No drinking and driving. All right, you can drink as much as you want.
Thank you for inviting us.
Okay.
Take care, everybody.
And to all your friends.
Bye, y'all.
Great chatting with you.
Ruth
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ruth and Gina can stay on.
Oh, okay.
Mercedes too. So okay, good night.
Okay.
All right. We love
Night.
you. We hope you're happy. With your,
Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I need to hear 50 Cent now. I need to hear 50 Cent.
Okay, all right.
I need to hear 50 Cent.
I'll give you 50.
Yeah, ain't no party without 50.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
DJ now.
I know, right?
No, I know what I like.
Hold on.
Aren't you having dinner? Aren't you supposed to be having dinner?
I am going to have dinner, but I'm at the party right now.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm going to have dinner in a second, but I do want to hear 50. Because it's not a party unless you have 50.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
I think she can.
I need to tell my Google to put it on.
It's kind of going in and out though, so.
Hey Google, play 50 Cents. It's your birthday. I got that, you know.
Called In the Club.
Oh, in the club?
Good to see you too.
Can you hear the music?
Yes. And we got to play in the
We
background too.
we have Google playing it in the background.
Okay.
Because after we hang up from you, we're going to start dancing.
All right now.
And then we're going to have dinner.
Okay.
I'm starving.
I have to head out. Is everybody okay? Ruth, you're good? Okay, love you.
All right.
Meeting you. Take care. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
I love you. I love each and every one of you.
Love you more.
Okay.
Talk to you
nice, Sandy, my love.